Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy No with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the Power Reaper, showing you here some decent gameplay, a high tier game which I pre-recorded because I thought this could be a really interesting game to show you a little bit and to explain you also. And why I say this is because both teams have let's say like top 50, top 20 players, and both have duo queue partners, so this is a really high tier game, and I just wanted to show you a little bit how I want Guild Wars 2 PvP to be, because I had a lot of games where I just was like the highest rated player in my team, and on the enemy team double duo queue top 20 players, and of course then you have no chance to win against those teams when you have a bunch of random players. And I just want to show you here a little bit, first of all, the Reaper gameplay, and explain you also, plus show you a little bit how some high tier games look like. And this is especially because you can see it here, the game will not end 500-0 or 500-100, 200, but it will be quite equal. At the beginning here I start with the Revenant, so in case that the enemy players would have engaged on him, I would be just able to a little bit support him, interrupt the enemy players. But that was not the case, and I immediately go with a trap here to fear the enemy players if they cross the tunnel there, but they don't, and my thief goes for a really hard engagement there, and I was not so sure if he will be able to survive this, so I just tried to watch a little bit after him and go after him. Yeah, he was able to survive this with really low HP though, but I used my spectral armor here in case that the Revenant would have been able to chase him and hunt him down. I could have easily revived against one Revenant, but that was here again not the case, and you can see it here, the enemy team rotating and working pretty nice together here, and my goal was to split the enemy players from my Revenant. I was able to only remove the Necro but not the other ones, and I try hard here a little bit to interrupt the enemy players. I had no Reaper Shroud, so maybe I would have been able to get the revive, but against double Power Revenant and the Necro I was not able to get anything going on. But I delayed them as much as I could, trying to survive a little bit longer. Meanwhile my team just gets far, the thief gets a full cap, I guess, if I remember correctly, yes. We get here 2 bad downs, I guess, yeah, because the Revenant was a little bit too greedy, but that's not such a huge problem there. Now, meanwhile, the enemy team has also to split around a little bit to get some points. They are decapping our close, and they are maybe also winning mid. But look at this, my team does it pretty nice, no one is dying, they just split up perfectly like this. And in lower tiers you will see now on mid all people dead, for example. This is a good spot here to put your flesh worm on the stone, so you can port out pretty quickly and pretty good out of that situation. My Revenant was chasing this guy, and me too. I fail a little bit my symbols, and he just gets caught here, which is also really bad. I can't help him out from that. I try to as well chase him a little bit down. He already wasting his spectral armor, and I don't know if he wasted also his flesh worm, so he would have not so much left. The Hollow Smith on our team was holding close. Meanwhile, the Revenant and Thief both delaying also the enemy players on far, which is pretty nice. I decided here to get the full cap to buy our teams a little bit time and of course some points. Meanwhile, the Thief is able to retreat. The Revenant is dead, but he just hold also as well the Tempest for quite a time here. And I go with my spectral armor so I can port down here, up there again, just trying a little bit again to interrupt the enemy players by a little bit, and watching here on mid because I thought I saw someone coming on top, and of course it was here this guy. He's going to try here to get the decap. I try a little bit to interrupt him, but I'm not able to quite get him here because he was porting away or something. No, he was using his elite skill. Yeah, I failed this here a little bit. I could have killed him here if I played it a little bit better. So I let them get the cap because the Necro was joining also there, and against the Necro to get the stomp would have been really annoying. And now you can see how good it is to get CC chained, triple interrupting me, really annoying. And I just try to move on don't waste my time against the Necro because he's a really tanky, and meanwhile we could maybe just get the kill to this guy, which we are getting here. I attack him to ensure that they don't go for a revive, but he gets signet or something. And what I wanted is just to get a little bit life force so I can stay in my shroud a little bit longer. I tried to port away here, but my port just bugs pretty badly. Yeah, he also was on his X4, and this is really bad auto connecting on you. Even if you port away, it will just port with you, which is really annoying. Yeah, I wasn't watching the map so much. I die here quite a little bit too often, which is annoying. I try to do the revive thing so the enemies are not attacking my ally but me, and it worked. The holosmith attacked me, not the other holo, and he's able to escape here a little bit safer. What else can I say? Thief going for far decap? Nah, he has an enemy there. The other revenant joining far, which is good. I don't go close because we had two people there, the revenant and the holosmith, and me alone against them would make not so much sense, so I decided to go far, and we could here 3v2, maybe get a nice kill onto one of these guys, and I try here to get a nice kill onto the Tempest with the revenant together, but we are not able to catch him. The thief was deciding to attack the revenant, which was not so nice. We could have got the Tempest with the thief together. My revenant dies here as well, and this is the stupidest part that I did. I wanted to go for a revive on him, but that was just stupid from me. I mean, I would have died later on, but I could have done here a little bit better, and from here on the enemy players are just able to get a nice advantage over us, and we have to really start regrouping and doing some more work here. Our revenant is on a 1v1 and the thief decides to go far as well, which was the good choice here, but they're getting also the revenant getting help from the Tempest to heal him up a little bit. Let's see, just a second, I have to drink something. Here I wanted to get also another revive, but my allies were not here, so I was also not able to get this revive. Had to port away here and just retreat a little bit. So let's go again. I decided to leave this fight, because it was making no sense. I had no stun breaks left, so I would have been an easy target. And I tried to tell my thief also to come far so we can get fast kills here. And just to travel on. Here the revenant sees me and he's already trying to run away. To get away here, I decide to stop here after I feared him, so I would not be damaging him so much, and my stupid attack just missing there, which was really annoying. I lay my flashbomb there down so I could chase him a little bit better, but I was again not able to get him, and I decided to leave this fight because they both would have need to play really nice to kill my revenant, and as I know that this revenant is a really good player and he knows how to kite, I can leave him alone there. So I did the right choice here by going mid and just getting here one nice kill. Basically my team would have got it on their own as well, but really being annoying here. And here just fighting a little bit, kiting around, being annoying, interrupting the holosmith while he used his shield 5 interrupt. Oh my god, my voice is so gone. I just had here to auto attack him a little bit, laying down my flash worm here, so first of all I don't have to attack him that much. He can bleed out there with my flash worm because the worm deals like 100 something damage, and if someone goes for the revive I can just immediately port back to him like you see here, and I can stop the revive there pretty easily. I let him CC me, and I don't use here my well to get the stun break, but I used here just my normal Reaper's Shroud to get into combat again. Oh my god, my voice is so gone. Yeah, that was like more or less pretty decent gameplay from me. Not letting the enemy player get the revive. He was of course alone, so he would have not been able to make it in any way, but still I was just there to secure that he's not able to do this. Auto attacking here a little bit, waiting for the elementalist to waste a lot of CCs, and I was just able to, better said, we were able to get a nice kill here, another one. And you can see it here, we secured just 3 kills, and this is where we get the comeback. I wanted my Holosmith to go for the beast because I was a little bit watching the enemy players. I was looking that the Tempest don't make it on top, and my Flesh Wurm would have been just able to finish him off here as well, bleeding him out. So they are 1 player short, and I decided to go far, mainly because I thought he would be outnumbered by a Revenant, which really happened, and I just needed to go in and help my ally out a little bit. They were able to get the decap, I'm not so sure, but I needed to stay a little bit on distance until my Shroud just loads up a little bit, because without Shroud I can do anything. Porting out here, and my well is still up, and I keep that for a few moments because I could use it for my allies instead of just using it on my own. Yeah, you can see it here, some nice fears applied, trying to see the enemy players or make them dodge, and then after this just going in with some nice damage, interrupting here, and you can see the power of the Reaper. The damage output is pretty nice. We are able here to secure those 3 kills, and I decided again to let my Flesh Form here so they are not able to get up, and then the best idea to get the beast so we get a points advantage and even a little bit more damage output here. Yeah, you can see this here, auto attacks 3500, and that's just what you can do. The best damage that Reaper has is the auto attack. After we killed those 3 people, they had to respawn, of course, and the respawn takes a little bit of time, and meanwhile we are able to get double nodes, and we just had to wait now for the enemy players to get back here. And you can see it here, 1 Revenant, or what was it? I guess the Tempest is on our close point, and the Necro getting caught here by us, which is really bad. He should have just retreated and waited for his team. And from here on we start taking the lead, and yeah, the enemy players were not able to come back from this point, as I remember it correctly, but they were also not just able to do anything. I delayed this Holosmith by quite a bit with the chills, dodging around a little bit the enemy damage, and you can see it here, Reaper doing quite work. I mean, we are not like communicating that much because we could have done a few revives more and played even a little bit better. But that's like the maximum that we could do. Yeah, they are not splitting that great. We were able to secure this pretty easily from here on. Let's see, I go with some boon removal. I don't know if I hit that. Using my focus 4 to get myself some more life force to get to my Reaper Shroud, and from here on I just had to hold the node to win the game. And yeah, I just had really to write this. I never write in game, as you know, but I had to write this after such a long time, a really good game. And you can see this here, how it is and how I want the games. I want them to be 500, 400. Of course it takes like 13-15 minutes, but still it is that's just what I want. Removing this guy's stability, not letting him knock me back. I had twice the things that where I could port back, and I got here top stat kills with the 2 Revenants, or what was it, the Revenant, and defense by holding just points or something, I don't know, making progress near enemy or our capped points. And yeah, I could have got top set revives with all the revives that I tried, But I mean, the situations were really bad. Only on one situation we could have got a nice revive. But the second death that I had was also really bad. By trying to revive that guy, really bad play for me. But therefore, after that, I was able to engage, and we were able to get the damage output going on. And you can see where we downed the 3 enemy players, how Reaper can affect team fights with staff 3 and staff 5. Staff 5 with the fear, which means this staff 5 does not fear only one guy, but you can fear all 3 of them. The staff 3 does also chill multiple targets, and then you can just go on with the next and next and next and next. And here I show you quickly the build. I will explain it, the build and the other stuff also in another video maybe. I just gonna show you too quickly. It is like the damage and heal build. You can go even harder without blood magic, but I recommend blood magic because it allows you to play with the wells, and the wells getting reduced recharge, and they grant you protection, which is pretty nice. And what you can do with this build is just swap around the amulet, which means I'm using here Berserker Amulet or Demolisher, I'm not so sure. You can play around with Demolisher, Berserker and Paladin Amulet, depending on the enemy players and how you wanted to play it. You can go tankier or more hardcore. And for the rune, I really recommend Rune of Resistance. Only if you have like really no Condi players, go with the Rune of the Strength for max damage output. And I wanted to show you also, if you have a lot of Condi players, you can just go ahead and use Unholy Mature and use the other healing skill, which will heal you even more if you're getting Condi bombed. Therefore you have to remove your wells, but still the best choice. And here I was also quickly showing you a little bit spectral armor, flesh worm, how you can use those skills to really ensure yourself that you're not going to die. You can also go with the lich form, but lich form getting countered pretty easy by higher tier players, so I recommend Chill to the Bone because it has a nice AoE CC, which gives you also stability and can be really annoying while reviving someone or while stomping someone. Yeah. Then here on I have to show you the combo of flesh worm and spectral armor. For example, you lay it down there, and then you just have to watch a little bit the ticks which you have left, and you can go like this and port back, go to Reaper Shroud to Reaper 2, and you travel a distance over 2k, and that's just huge. And then you have your staff attacks to interrupt enemy players who are chasing you and stuff, and just be really annoying. And that was actually it. I hope you enjoyed this high tier gameplay video, not just by me but also from my allies and from the enemy players. I made it here to rank 30. The highest that I got this season was 24, but it is pretty hard to get up again if you have those really bad teams, or better said, uneven teams like this. Now, as always guys, 3 of my other videos which you can watch or not, and of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like this. If not, don't do it. That was Happy Note with the Power Reaper, and I see you in my next videos. Have a good one guys. Bye bye all of you.